What'd you see? How do you feel? Don't hold back. I don't care how you say it.
Everyone needs to step it up, mentally do whatever you need to do to come out in our next game. Because coming up in March, one and done, you're done.
It's not okay. We really let each other down. Decide. You're not coming back. Make sure that you are calling me tomorrow.
This house, it lends itself to the whole tone of what Corey wants and all of that so easily. And I love to be here because who wouldn't, you know? And the whole team ends up sitting around this table, which is very fun.
I think my mom is more sad when the season ends than I am, because it is like her lifeline of community. It's so much what she looks forward to. And I think because I don't have a husband yet or a family, her and I pour into UCLA women's basketball together. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Everyone doing okay? Glad you're here. Come on in. You guys want to get tacos?
I love food. Welcome to Corey's humble abode, everyone. It's way nicer when it's sunny.
You can sit in here, you can sit here, there's wherever you want. You can sit on the couches, wherever you want to do.
You get the cheese quesadilla.
Carne asada.
Carne asada.
Switch it up on them.
That's like how we speak.
Umami.
Kia ora, that means hello. Being an international student, this is your family. I love hanging out with my teammates. You know, they're all like sisters to me. I think the collective harmony that we have is amazing. And I'm really excited to see how that all unfolds, you know, in our first couple games. Right now, we have 7 girls that could potentially be drafted next year, so we definitely have the potential to take a national championship.
I feel like we Elite 8 Final Four championship material.
But the Final Four has never happened at UCLA, ever in our history.
Bienvenue à Paris, and welcome to the new basketball season for UCLA women's basketball.
We are a very, very, very talented team, but we're always kind of looked at as the underdogs. They've never seen UCLA in the Final Four.
I want to see us in the Final Four in Tampa. I want to see us play for the national championship.
This is the time to do it. We have the team to do it.
This roster is the most talented team I've ever coached. I just think this has the potential to be an incredibly special year on and off the court.
Hello, welcome to my crib.
I love Gab. I just think she's hilarious.
When you make it to the league, what person are you most excited to play against?
LeBron.
LeBron.
I'm a Southern California girl. I love LA. My parents both played basketball in college, so it's just in our blood.
I have 2 boys and her, and I think she's just the leader of our house, and she has her opinions, and she's strong and tells people how to do things.
When I was probably like 3rd grade, I had a goal sheet, and I wrote on there, go to UCLA. And the fact that it came true, I'm so thankful for. My older brother played at UCLA when I was a freshman. We both made it to the Sweet 16 that year. And then I went to my brother's Final Four, so it was like a cool experience. And so I want it really bad, and I want to do whatever it takes for us to win GANs and win the championship.
We got key experience, you already know what I'm saying.
I have a great relationship with Gab. She's like my best friend. She's been my roommate out here since freshman year.
Kiki has a lot of fans out here, and they're just like, that's Kiki, run!
I'm here to see Kiki Wright. That's my favorite player. I just like her game. She's smooth. I like the outside shot.
She works so hard in school, too.
Got all A's this quarter.
She loves to read. There's a little book club on the team. Oh my gosh, the amount of times I got called nerds on the bus. Oh, you guys are such a nerd. I'm like, okay, we're educated.
She's just an unbelievable student. She works incredibly hard.
I love the grind, and I think that's what makes me good at what I do.
Lobbed to Betts. Nice feed by Rice.
But I think the special sauce to our team is just
Lauren.
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 Betts calls for it wide open, and Betts has 24.
Lauren is a unicorn. To be her size and to run the floor as fast as she does, to have as good of hands and feet as she does, that's not normal.
She's 6'7", moves like a god. You know, she's a beast.
She's so versatile. She is the best player in the country.
Second leading scorer in this league, the impact that she has as a defensive player. But Lauren Betts, you think about her freshman year at Stanford and just how little she played.
Coming out of high school, I went to Stanford, and mentally, I wasn't prepared for what I was walking into. And I learned the hard way that you can win games, but that also comes with a price. I do it to myself. I kind of like, well, everyone's watching me, everyone's trying to see if I have a good game, everyone thinks I suck. I just think like I had zero confidence when I left there.
I think Lauren struggles the most with imposter syndrome. Am I really worthy? Could I really live up to be what everybody else says I am?
Everything is so personal for her and feeling like I let the team down.
I didn't think I was ever going to play basketball ever again when I left there.
For Lauren, it's giving her the tools to not just listen to her own thoughts, but to speak truth to herself.
When I committed, I came here to heal and find who I am, not just as a player, but as a person. And when I came in here, I think I was looking at UCLA like, oh, they care too much. Now I have a lot of love, and I'm very grateful for this team and this program.
The biggest gift that Coach Wooden gave me is he gave me hope that you didn't have to compromise caring about people to win at the highest levels.
Janiyah Barker, you are on the hot seat.
girl, let's get this over with.
GB, I'm just so happy you're on this team. You're amazing, and I just think that you've always been there through all my hard moments, and as a transfer, I understand it's hard, but you really are adjusting, and you're doing a great job, no matter how hard it is. I understand, and I'm always here for you, but like, you seriously, this team needs you more than you know, and I just hope you understand that.
Janiyah, if there is one thing we want everyone to immediately understand about you, what would it be?
I think that like maybe people will understand me more as like that I had it like rough growing up. Like I feel like my background, like how I grew up was really like why I am the way I am. Like not always being around my family and having to grow up really early, take care of myself, take care of my family. I think that would open the eyes of people to see why I am the way I am.
I'm glad you brought that up, Janiyah. I can see the fight. The great thing that your past gave you was the ability to endure. We brought you here because you could add as much to us as we could add to you. We all don't have to be the same. The world is a big place. Thank you for choosing us and stay in the fight.
Appreciate that.
Well, this is the one that's been circled on the calendar. The battle of number 1 versus number 5. Everybody knows the head coach, Dawn Staley of the Gamecocks. Last year's national champions have won 43 straight games.
They are absolutely ripping the nets against this vaunted South Carolina defense. Go, go, go! Good shot! Come on!
And the Bruins knock off the #1 team in the nation after they've won 43 in a row. Their first win over a #1 team ever in program history.
Listen, if you've been sleeping on UCLA, you need to stop right now.
This isn't just this team's win. This is the Bruins team's win.
The sky is the limit for you if you will stay committed to that level of preparation and that level of selflessness. I could not be any prouder. You guys are amazing. Thank you to everyone. And go frickin' Bruins.
At the very top of this week's AP Top 25 Women's College Basketball for the first time in program history, you look at the very top and UCLA is there.
Let's go ahead and start our reports. What are you focused on right now? How can we help each other? Does anyone want to start?
My focus is just helping our students get through the end of the quarter academically from all angles, whether it's time management, whether it's studying, whether it's note-taking. I just want to help them get through, right? And obviously do the best they can because that's what's expected of them.
The Bruins have their 7th win of the year.
It's important to me, school is very important to my family, and being, academically driven and taking that seriously is important. So I make sure to put my effort into it, but our schedules are so busy.
The Bruins win in dominating fashion. With the win, the Bruins go to a perfect 11-0.
There's a lot of time that we're asking from these kids. Practice, academics, community service, that sort of stuff. So just trying to figure out how to use their time in the best possible ways.
And the Bruins go to 13-0.
I probably have 3 emails today that are asking for Lauren Betts' time, and she doesn't have it.
A lot of people forget it's like during the season, it's not like school just disappears. We're handling so much at a time that I don't think people always realize. Trying to be a student athlete and then still showing up for your teammates in practice, it's mentally taxing.
So with the win, UCLA is 23-0. The Bruins are going to travel back home to face USC at the Galen Center Thursday.
Sometimes I do feel like I don't want to pass up things that you guys are telling me to because I'm hesitant about my teammate feeling like they need a shot. You know what I mean?
Because you want to make someone happy.
Yeah, yeah. I have a great relationship with Corey, and I think she's able to say the hard things to me. I'll receive them well, and if I have things I want to talk to her about, if I have things I feel like I'm going through, I feel like I can go and talk to her about them as well.
Every game is tough, and somebody's always not happy.
Yeah.
So, I really think we need to involve more people earlier in the game.
As a point guard, it's my responsibility to balance knowing when to get the ball to Lauren, to get the ball to Janiyah, when does London need a touch, when does Gabs need a touch. So balancing that and also recognizing that I need to be aggressive too, I need to be a scorer, I need to play make for our team, that balance is sometimes difficult for me to find.
She's thinking about all these things. It's like a constant flux of making sure everybody eats, but then at the same time, thinking through, Lauren hasn't touched the ball, should I even shoot this?
We're the #1 offense in the Big Ten. And part of you being the big 2 is not that you're scoring. It's because you're responsible for us being who we are. I just always think of that, whether you have 20 points or 2 points, if we're having a great offensive night, it's because of you. You're trying to develop this group of people that are willing to sacrifice individually for the greater good of the whole. It's really hard. There's this picture that my mom has. I was 2 years old. My dad was the high school boys basketball coach at Elpitas High School. And I'm in this really ugly little dress, but I was out at a halftime of my dad's game with a ball. And that's my first memory. My dad was my greatest influence in, I think, the combination of being, especially during that time, a male figure that was that fiercely competitive, but so tender-hearted. One of our core values with UCLA women's basketball is being lifestyle givers. And I just think you have a choice every day when you wake up, whether you're going to be a giver or a taker. And my dad, I'll get choked up, but my dad was a giver, period. And my mom too. But I just, when I think about coaching, that's what it's all about. It's to give your life away for the sake of somebody else. And it always comes back tenfold. What else from your standpoint?
That's it. I'm excited. Yeah.
It's gonna be really good.
Oh, shoot.
We're 23-0, but we're getting ready to go and play USC for the first time.
Let's go! Fours up, baby! Fours up!
Going down to SC, I don't know what their gym's called, but I just remember it's called Galen Center, but don't put that in. Say that I didn't remember.
A crosstown beef between the Bruins and the Trojans is no joke.
The USC-UCLA rivalry has become one of the best in the entire country.
We hate USC the most. Like, we hate them, you know. Strong word, but still.
#1 UCLA women and 6th-ranked USC Trojans face off.
UCLA has a deep roster. They have elite defense. They have multiple scoring weapons. However, USC can say the same.
Juju Watkins, she is #2 in the nation in scoring and the most points ever in D1 history.
The biggest advantage, though, for UCLA is 6'7" Lauren Betts. No one has found an answer for her. If you can slow her down, I think that's the deciding factor of this matchup.
Get under her! Get under her! Get under her! Easy!
Watkins, 2 threes.
Behind the three-point line, you can count. You gotta get under her!
Shot clock winding down. Does Betts recognize? Shot clock violation. That's the second of the game for UCLA.
Halftime, I am pissed off. Could not have been a more poorly played first half, especially on the defensive end for us.
Hey, we've take away Juju's threes. We're doing a pretty good job, okay? And she's 3 for 8 on the twos. She's gonna make a few, but we can't help you on the threes.
After that first half, what the am I doing? Lauren, like, get your together.
Truly, we let the game slip through our fingers and absolutely got out-toughed in the fourth quarter. That bothers me. That is what makes me lose sleep.
Like, I don't have too many words to say, but I just think just remember this, and it's going to help us in the future, although it sucks really right now. You'd rather take this loss than in March, okay? So we gotta start from it. Remember this feeling, yeah.
We don't lose to SC, like that's not what we do here. So that was just tough. Yeah, that was a tough one.
I was really angry after that game. Felt like I didn't do my job. I felt like our team didn't do their job.
So we lost a game. Made a lot of mistakes. Are you strong enough to let it be feedback?
We got rattled because our rivalry is so big. It just felt like a blow to our pride and to like who we are.
Play this way all the time. Tempo, pace. Let's go. Tempo, pace. Talk, togetherness, purpose, attack it. Let's go. Know what you're doing. How do you make someone else better?
After the game, I hurt my foot. I had like a toe, foot, I don't know what happened. It was bad. Like my foot hurt so bad, I couldn't walk after that.
Sick, LB? Her toe's hurting her. Yeah, I think that's the key. I know that you're hurting. So I'm I'm trying to help you, and I need you to process that and give your team. Let's go.
Coach Wooden used to say, everybody needs a little pat on the back, but sometimes a little lower and a little harder.
It sucks because it's like, I have to continue to play, and I'm one of those people, like, I just hate playing through things. Like, I'd rather feel like my 100% going into every single game, which is why I take like my treatments so seriously. Like, I'm in the training room before and after practice every single day, just because I don't play with that. Like, I try to make sure that my body is feeling its best.
I need you to really give energy, okay? More. And if you can't, then go ahead and go and refocus. I mean, Charlize is doing it right now. You can do that.
My teammates can tell when I'm hurt, and so like feeling like I can't hide it from them and I'm not giving my everything, yeah, it's really frustrating.
They suffered their first loss of the year at USC on Thursday night. Time for the Bruins to get back on the horse.
After we lost against SC, we've now had games where we've had really tight moments.
A UCLA team that won 22 games in a row by double digits are in a dogfight here. It didn't look good for the Bruins, but UCLA found a way.
Reality is that there are some things that we're not doing well right now that I know are gonna bite us, but we're still getting wins.
Coming off a big loss against our rival, a little deflated. Anytime you're in a game like this, it's gonna be a battle. No games are gonna be easy.
Smart move just to heave it up. And UCLA holds on. Tough matchup.
All those things are layering moments.
But we still have a long ways to go.
Our circle of control has to be really tight. Nothing outside. We've been preaching this all year. Do we have a locker room full of people committed to Team Glory?
Yes.
What do you think?
I think it's a mix. I think it depends on the day.
Depends on the day. I want honesty. What do you think?
I think majority of the time that we have moments.
We have moments?
Yeah.
Katie?
Yeah, I agree with John.
So if we're going to be connected, if we're going to be interlocked, if we're going to be strong, then what do we need to do that all of our attention is on Team Glory? Now, the last time we walked into this game, by outside standards, we had everything to lose. You were undefeated, you were number one. Now you have everything to gain. That's different. And we go out there and we snatch what we want. We don't ask for it, we take it.
You guys have worked your butts off for months, and we're right here in a couple hours to get this sucker right here. So finish the freaking job.
Cardinal and blue battle for the sky over Santa Monica. They battle for the Big Ten title as well.
I'm out here to support the Bruins. Let's get out there. Let's beat SC.
Lauren Betts. That's my tall queen right there.
They got us over there. It's time for us to return the favor and show who runs LA.
We win, that's a championship. But if we worry too much about what's at stake, I just think that's going to affect the team. We have to show out first and beat them.
Luminaries everywhere. The Millers, Ann Myers-Drysdale, Jaden Daniels, Leslie Jones included.
They actually playing basketball. We about to blow up.
To see everybody come out and be a part of the rivalry is great. And to see where women's basketball has come now to a sold-out arena is really exciting.
Look at the crowd, which is about 70-30. 70, the good guys, 30, the bad guys. Round two goes to the Bruins, baby. All right? I'm going to bet on bets.
Both of these teams are 1 seeds right now. They could get together again in a Final Four, in a national title game. But for now, there is 1 trophy and 1 city at stake at historic Pauley Pavilion. USC and UCLA, here we go. trail tonight. On the way to staking claim to Los Angeles and the Big Ten. The Trojans, 80-67, take the Big Ten title in a sweep over UCLA.
What'd you see? How do you feel? Don't hold back. I don't care how you say it.
We fell short. No one's happy about that.
We need to toughen the
Yes.
real short.
Yes.
We saw
Everyone needs to step it up. Mentally do whatever you need to do to come out in our next game. Because coming up in March, one and done, you're done. Okay? So everyone, figure it out and toughen up.
Everybody go back and watch this game on your own and watch what the hell that you needed to do to step up for your team in any way possible.
We all have to toughen up. London already said we're all going to watch the game on our own.
Nah, man, watch it together. So y'all can critique each other. Need that watching our own stuff. Watch it together.
We're ready. We got shots we wanted early, and they didn't go in, and then it was just boom, 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 mistake, mistake, mistake. We really let each other down.
Janai, you need to step out.
Yes,
so you need to step out.
I want to know what everybody's willing to come back with on Monday. We're going to take tomorrow off. We're going to come back Monday and practice. We're going to take Tuesday off. We're going to practice Wednesday, and we're going to leave after. And I need everybody to come back ready to do something different. Words are empty. What are you willing to own and change? You're not coming back. Make sure that you are calling me tomorrow.
In the second matchup against USC, in a home game with a sold-out crowd, the Bruins lose the Big Ten regular season title, and you could argue they played much worse the second time. The season's not over. There's still time to right the ship. They can meet again in a week, and I'd love to see how UCLA recovers and rebounds and hopefully takes the focus into the Big Ten tournament.
Okay, Sam.
So I was texting with Coach yesterday, and one of the things I did yesterday was went back and watched a different game against a USC team. All right, so wanted to take you guys back. Coming in, I think we had a mask DZ, right? First game with the mask.
We have a lot of talent in this room. The games are a byproduct of all of the preparation, the growth, the care that goes into everything. But the challenge is going to be, how do we stay focused on our process and our character?
All right, take 2 sheets of paper. Okay, on 1 sheet of paper, I want you to write down every single emotion that game brought up in you. Every single emotion. During the game, after the game, yesterday, whatever emotion you've been wrestling with.
That was maybe the worst game I've ever played my entire life. I was just so in my head about like how badly I was playing. And I didn't show up and I didn't do my job. It had everything to do with the amount of pressure I put on myself. I've never felt so bad about myself after that.
Write down what you learned from the game.
I learned a lot about myself, and I need to show it for my teammates at the end of the day. It's also important for all of us to remind ourselves of why we're doing this in the first place.
What are you willing to do?
I know what we're capable of. We need to switch that attitude of who cares who's in, who cares who's getting the points, and let's just win.
Terrific. Here we go. We've done every last one of them. Every last one we're done with. Nothing we can do about it. But missed baskets. Nothing we can do about it.
I really want to apologize for walking out. I talked to Coach Sherry about it and talked about not letting people control my emotions and me having the power of my emotions to not let somebody get me there. I just want to let you know like that I apologize. That was just out of my character.
I gotcha. And you know, we're about growth and changes and making the next step. Know you have the power. When you have the level of personality that you have, you know this, great responsibility.
Yes, ma'am.
Because it will influence, good or bad, okay? And I know that you are ready right now to be a positive influencer the rest of our story.
I am.
Okay, let's do it.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Coach.
I think we forgot. Some along the way, you forgot that in every category, practically, you're the best team in UCLA history. Not because someone said it, because you earned it. The numbers do not lie. The people you've beaten doesn't lie.
Where's the defense?
You are the best team in the history of UCLA. Remember it. Going into the Big Ten tournament, I know we have our work cut out for us.
-1, that cannot happen! We weren't all on the same page. And we're not all echoing. You've got to know it.
But I think that our mentality and our togetherness, we're getting that back. And that makes me pretty pumped.
Set it up!
If we can take care of business, win a few more games, we're getting another shot at USC.
Good, Lauren. This is not the last adversity we will face. This is just a microcosm. I want this for our season and the story we're about to write, but more importantly, I want this for your lives. For you to know that when adversity hits, you know how to respond. You know how to make somebody else better. You know how to conquer a feeling and choose a character choice instead. And you guys, the game brings adversity. Good. We can do hard things.
Contact verified, stand by for all calls.
After that game against USC, I texted the team saying, hey, look, we're gonna have a players-only meeting. Be prepared to have tough conversations.
I feel like every game since South Carolina, something's been wrong with our offense.
It was needed because there's been so many things that have been left unsaid.
I said, guys, have trust in each other, know that we're saying this because we want to get better, we love each other, like it's no hard feelings.
Gabs had to put me on the spot and she was like, Lauren, I don't know what you want us to do to help you. You won't tell us. You won't tell us what's going on. But I think it kind of takes a butt whooping for you to actually wake up a little bit.
And UCLA extends its stay in Indianapolis, its first time in the Big Ten tournament.
That was the turning point of our season.
From that point on, we've kind of had a mentality switch of instead of me first, it was team first.
It is a crosstown rivalry for the Big Ten championship.
We get the opportunity to play USC again. I'm so excited. Fight off.
First meeting of the Big Ten Tournament Championship between UCLA and USC. Los Angeles rivals going at it.
We came out not great.
It's another turnover. UCLA's up against it.
Missed a lot of shots, they hit a lot of shots. They were playing really well. I mean, SC is a really, really good team.
SC's first lead after that turnover, a 7-0 run here for the Trojans.
Nothing's gonna change unless we start out hustling them. That's not how Bruins play.
We're down 10, down 13, but there's just that mentality of there's no way we're gonna lose this team a third time.
Ah!
Bring this back, come on now.
Let's go, Kiki!
There's no way this team is gonna take this championship from us.
My body, it's hurting, I don't care. You just almost don't feel it in a way because you just want to win so badly that it doesn't even matter. I just felt like a spurt of like confidence. I was like, why am I giving a about what everyone else thinks? I'm like, I'm gonna shoot it just because I do that in practice all the time. Like, even if I had missed that, like I wasn't gonna carry that with me. I was just gonna keep playing because I was just so focused. And then like I drove from the high post. Like I do that in practice. I'm gonna do it now.
Wow, ties it at 54. Something changed in her and clicked in her in the second half.
It was just a switch. You could see the flip and you could almost see the change in their mindset, you know, like we can do this.
The Bruins on the move.
It all came together at once and it was just beautiful to watch.
The seconds counting down. Watkins lets it fly. Revenge is sweet for UCLA, especially with a championship at the end of the road.
I think just living in that moment was just so like, it was a dream come true, honestly. But I think to do it with that group and knowing like all the hard work that went into that game, how we didn't, you know, let up.
I'm so emotional. I love you guys so. I cannot believe we just did it. The mindset of doing whatever for the team is where I'm at right now. Do whatever is best for the team so we can get the wins.
It was more rewarding because we went through so much to win that, and I don't think like if we didn't go through that, it wouldn't have felt as special as it did.
This is about young women making really hard choices and using basketball to grow in amazing ways. All year long, we said we had to be willing to do what was hard. And there was none of you that were panicking like, oh great, here we go again. It was like, we will find a way. We will turn this thing. And you just earned yourself the first #1 seed in program history. On three, 1, 2, 3, Bruins! Yes!
This is the Elite Eight, UCLA, trying to go to their first Final Four. Today, it's LSU. Last year, LSU sent the Bruins home, and UCLA trying to return the favor.
Talked about this not being a rematch. Our programs are playing again. But this is not a rematch of teams. If you were on last year's team, stand up. Our solid foundation. Stretch the floor. Gas, our gas. Our passion, our energy. You do not stop. And one of our best defenders. You get it done on both ends of the court. You are the best player in the country. Best point guard in the country. That's who you are. And doesn't anything happen out there that you don't say so. But then, we added some transfers. Man, you give us a confidence, an edge, a swag. You are the #1 team in the country. You are an Elite 8 team minimum right now. We are headed to a national title, but it starts with 1 and 0. When we play together, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. Hydrogen and oxygen are just 2 atoms, but you put that thing together and it's war. Let's go. Let's go rain down on them.
Somebody's getting ready to go to Tampa. Somebody else will be going home for the year. Lauren Beth saddled with 2 fouls. She can only stand on the bench and watch.
That was tough because she's almost always out there. But at the same time, the depth of our team is really a superpower of our team. When JB came in there, she did a great job. I always felt like we were in control of this game.
What did the Bruins do while Lauren Betts was planted on the bench? They went on a run.
Final four is up. The Bruins are headed to Tampa. The UCLA Bruins, the winners of Spokane Regional 1. And the Bruins will head to their first Final Four in school history.
The City of Angels is proudly showing off who's #1 on its March Madness bracket through March Madness in the Final Four tomorrow.
Feels like paparazzi walking off the plane. Like, I've never experienced something like that.
That was like the start of, oh my God, like we're here, we can't believe we're here.
Super special to go to the Final Four, but the goal wasn't to just make it to the Final Four. Yeah, just proud of us.
Go Bruins! Go LA!
Yeah, Hockey!
Get the scene. I'm like, okay, like the Final Four. This is when I first realized, like, this is gonna be different.
I felt good. I felt really good.
I was like, whoa, this is big.
Yes, the national championship game is there for the taking tonight for both UCLA and UConn as they're trying to advance to their first ever national championship game. UConn, they're here for the 24th time at the Final Four. UCLA, its inaugural vision.
We're doing it with our defense, okay? This game is going to be won with our defense and our rebounding. You are built for this. Let's go take it. Here we go. Defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
That was bad. That was really bad. We weren't hitting a ton of shots. We weren't getting stops. We really weren't doing anything that we've been able to do the entire year.
The Connecticut Huskies move on to the championship game. And for the Bruins, the dream season comes to an end, a sudden end.
Hey y'all, happy tears, sad tears is obviously not the feeling that we wanted to feel, but don't forget to celebrate what a hell of a damn season that we had.
We lost so bad. You just kind of forgot everything you did throughout the whole season. I couldn't comprehend that happened. It was just embarrassing how losing like that.
I've rewatched that game like 10 times because it fires me up. It does, because I never want to experience that ever again.
It left all of us wanting more and knowing that we need more, we need to be better.
Very rarely are you in a locker room that can hurt like this after a historic year, record-breaking year. There's no seniors in this room. We're going to be a lot better next year.
Is there a collapse going on in Westwood? What the hell is going on in Westwood? The entire freshman class went into the portal. The number 4 ranked class in the country last year.
Plane touches down after our loss. I turn on my phone and there are several messages. Can we please get on a Zoom today? The 4 freshmen all entered into the transfer portal. And London Jones and Janiah Barker asked for a meeting, and the things that they really needed for their senior year, I couldn't provide and couldn't agree to.
London Jones announced today that she is heading to USC.
And I was just like, oh my gosh. It was sad.
It is one thing to hit the transfer portal. It is another thing to walk across the city right into the arms of your biggest rival.
And Janiyah Barker, who had already transferred into UCLA from Texas A&M, she has decided she's taking her talents somewhere else.
We lost not only teammates, but also best friends and sisters, and that we're never gonna have that same team again.
I have no hatred towards anyone wanting to make the best decision for themselves. Like, I'm a transfer. It's the best decision I ever made. But it's always hard seeing your friends leave.
London, I do think you look better in blue.
I wish them well, and you sometimes have to enter into the tunnel of chaos and hope that you didn't have to compromise process and caring about people to win at the highest levels.
Well, a big shock to the Utah women's basketball team this weekend. Star guard Gianna Neepkins posted on social media that she is entering the transfer portal.
The UCLA women are once again the favorites to win the national championship. Why? Gianna Neepkins is coming to UCLA.
It was my dream, so I just worked as hard as I could to get here.
Gianna Neepkins, she has been an immediate impact person on our team.
Neepkins, another one.
We have Sienna Betts, who's a huge get for us.
The Morgan Wooten National Player of the Year on the girls' side is Sienna Betts, on her way to UCLA, where she will team up with her sister, Lauren Betts.
Being a middle sibling, you always are competing with the older one, so I just always want to be better than her, and I will be like that the rest of my life.
What's happening? You don't get an opportunity like that ever, to play with your sibling. To have my sister be an amazing basketball player and to just kind of like help her as a freshman is just like everything that I've ever wanted.
This 25-26 roster is the most talented, complementary team I've ever coached.
The people who decided to stay here actually want to be here. You have to put the team over what you're feeling.
Charlize Ledger-Walker, she's back and she's healthy.
I'm just excited to be back on the court again. Our team is better equipped, and I think we definitely have the potential to take it all next year.
Having an upper class team, majority seniors, is crazy. I've been telling people we might even be better than last year.
When we make it to the Final Four again this upcoming year, I don't think it's gonna be like, oh my God, like this is all new. I think it's like, okay, cool, but all right, like I gotta be somewhere.
I'm serious about this. You guys can do this. We are not just a talented, pretty basketball team. We are a tough-minded team that wants to win. Show us today that we truly are different now.
We absolutely have the talent to win a national championship. The bottom line of what it will take is consistency and how we give to each other and how we grow day by day.
We're gonna say family on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3, family!